We've been reminded many times today that we're in the early stages of a long game, one that we all know will be difficult. People and organizations need two things, really. They need money and resources. But we can't be active physically in our communities. Athletes can't make appearances. We need PSAs, but what people need are cash, food, and healthcare resources. For organizations who aren't ready to offer those, say it. But in the last month, we've seen where sports can lead and play a powerful role. First, we've seen sports as a provider. Look at the examples. Bauer, Fanatics, Nike, Under Armour, all diverting resources to make masks and other protective gear. We saw what the Patriots did last week, and organizations like the Mavericks are focusing on feeding their communities and helping small businesses and restaurants. You heard from St. Marshall. She talked about how the team is reimbursing its employees who get takeout from local restaurants. There's examples like the Atlanta Hawks, working with sponsors like State Farm to set up free pop-up grocery stores at different locations around Atlanta every Friday, or the two of them working together to deliver meals to the workers on the front lines at Emory Healthcare. Our own parent company, Advanced Publications, announced that the Samuel Newhouse Foundation has donated $1 million to benefit the COVID-19 Solidarity Response Fund. And so many players have stepped up. Who wasn't moved by Drew and Brittany Breeze committing $5 million to the state of Louisiana? I mean, there are so many other efforts, too many to name. But people and organizations need help, and sports can provide it. Second example we've seen, sports playing the role as educator. Look at what Steph Curry did with his very smart 30-minute Instagram chat with Dr. Anthony Fauci on March 26th. Ann Killian of the San Francisco Chronicle called it, quote, an astonishing and beautiful use of the power of both social media and the celebrity platform to provide much-needed information. The online audience at time exceeded 50,000 people, and it was seen in 146 countries. Now talk about a public service. Number 3, and finally, we're seeing sports as innovator. Look at how quickly NASCAR pivoted to its successful iRacing telecast. I'm getting notes every weekend about these races. On Sunday, March 29th, NASCAR, Fox, and FS1 averaged 1.3 million viewers for the second NASCAR iRacing telecast. That marked the most watched esports event yet on TV in the United States. Simulation efforts have seen some traction. So many teams are doing it, and they are finding an audience. There was a school of thought that simulations would never be popular. If fans could watch the real product, why would they watch people playing that product? Well, everything has changed. And with a string of successes, we'll see more in what could mark a new era for simulation sports programming. I believe I speak for a lot of us when I say that we're experiencing long, draining days. They're exhausting, they're intense, they're stressful. They have a great deal of anxiety. Many people are out of work or don't know what their future holds. Many are being directly affected by this pandemic, and most of us know someone who is suffering. But people are counting on you and all of us to somehow remain resilient and to not only hope for, but to plan for better days. So I asked a number of leaders in sports that I admire to help me see the road ahead, to give advice, to give counsel. Some clear themes emerged that I wanted to share with you. 1, take care of yourself and those around you and your customers. 2, remain true to your principles and purpose, and then go act. 3, leaders must lead. Leadership matters, especially in these times. And as one said, quote, be your absolute best selves and trust that people will remember, end quote. And finally, get ready. Sports will be back. It'll be different, but more powerful and more important than ever. Thank you for joining us today. Our third edition of World Congress Comes to you will be Wednesday, April 22nd. And if you have any thoughts on topics, please let us know. But we will plan on seeing you there. In the meantime, stay healthy, stay safe, and please stay connected. Thank you very much.